Oh, we're wearing the same color scheme
It's
t-shirt.
right, yeah.
Good evening, Carol and John shoppers. No, I'm not here to rob you. I woke up, my eye felt a little wonky and looked a little weird, so I'm going to spare you from that. I'm going to spare us from that. And you get a first appearance out of it because first appearance of Kyle in our videos in my reflection. So, but you're not here for me. You're here for comic books. So let's get this part over with. Upcoming art show. Really stoked. We had 2 new submissions today. Your art is due in by the 15th. So that is this Sunday. I will be working so that a couple of the guys can go bottle our beer, which is not a competition because it was the same beer, if I'm not mistaken.
It was, yes.
But it's also kind of a competition because we put kind of different stuff in it.
You just little bits. Yeah, one was much more accurate than the other, shall we say?
Oh my god, that was savage.
Just saying.
Okay, so we'll see, but we won't because I think. Oh wait, we did get 2 different labels. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, keep submitting that artwork. We got 2 DC covers today, which we have not gotten a lot of DC of lately. Really awesome Joker Harley from Batman Harley Joker, right? With the Alex Ross cover with the black negative space. Beautiful. And then a Wicked homage with Joker and Harley. So,
yes.
Kind of solid, like, DC day. Mm-hmm. Stoked. So I'll do some first appearances and then we'll get to the table, right? Oh, and the Christmas party's on the 21st when said beer will be
available for drinking.
Yeah, here. There's a bunch of first appearances this week. So my favorite, we'll just get it. Petpool Pool Party is the first. What?
No, it's great.
I got it right.
Oh no, I'm laughing because it's great. They're great first appearances.
Not an all ages book. We thought it was going to be a little Jeff the Sharky. It's not. But while R-rated, still the first appearance of Cat Pool and Mouse Pool.
Mouse Pool is amazing.
Choice. Yeah, way better than that Hamster and Bolt. I was telling you about that earlier.
That Hamster and Bolt's pretty great, though.
No, he's not.
You don't.
I tried to watch it last night. I couldn't even get through it.
Really?
No.
Oh.
I wanted to like it. I wanted Bolt. I couldn't do it. Amazing Spider-Man is an appearance of another 2 Scions of Sidorak. I'm not going to even try with the C's and the Y's and the Z's. Not going to happen. Batman Dark Patterns is an awesome one. It's a really creepy villain called the Wound Man. And we'll see what we can do to describe him without giving anything away.
Oh, yeah. We'll describe it a bit.
Infinity Watch #1, tons of #1s this week, is the first appearance of a new team of dudes from another dimension who can wield Infinity Stones, where prior we did not think those guys were around. And then a favorite of all this week, Ultimate Universe 1 year in is the first introducing Ultimate Nick Fury in this scenario and first appearance of Ultimate Wolverine, technically, in the backup story.
Yeah.
So that's sweet.
Ta-da.
Yeah. If you are, we had a couple people grab late covers, just for the record, getting back to the art show. Feel free. We have a box of them. We actually have a bunch of Transformers blank covers on the table this week. So if you want to challenge, I think this would be an awesome homage to try and pull off. If you want to do something, John gave me this book to read last week, and it's really rad. And I'm a big fan of Megatron with a gun. Or as a gun, sorry. All right, let's... 2 good trades from Image this week. Awesome one with, on one hand and Six Fingers was they were both 5-issue miniseries that were released alternately, telling the story between the killer and the cop/detective investigator. Very Blade Runner-y, harder to read when it came out kind of in tandem like that. So this is collected, and when we looked into it, and it's collected in the order it's supposed to be read. So that's a pretty cool concept for a crime series, and like I am pretty stoked to read. Having read the first issues of both, and then not following the crossover, I'm like in. I just didn't catch him on the release date. And then Philadelphia had a weird crossover with Spawn and like Savage Dragon and stuff. And this is the entire story arc for those guys.
Yeah.
Kind of deep cut Spawn collecting, really, those issues.
Right. It really was.
Issue number 4 of Lady Mechanica. We have the 1 in 10 variant for $8 with the design on there. Kaya's on issue 23. And then a big one I wish, speaking of, didn't, just kind of left her out of the room. Andrea's feeling under the weather today, so she's not here. And so she can't talk about Creepshow, which sucks.
She can't talk about a lot of the
we got
stuff
Creepshow,
that we got.
We got EC. This is how I know Andrea's actually sick. You know how, like, if you're at a big box store, you like send someone to go see if their car is wherever driveway? No. Andrea's sick as all hell because these are some cool horror holiday anthologies hitting the table this week. So Creepshow naturally was amazing. Creepshow one-shot. It's composed of 3 creepy stories.
Yeah.
And John Shear and Andrea got horrible variant covers. If you stop in the shop, ask them to show them to you because it's just horrible.
But they're great.
There's your cover B for Creepshow Holiday Special, and then we got 1 in 10 variants for $8. Got a row of Transformers. Cover. Let's dive in. Number 14 or 15 is a new story arc, so that's cool, and it's pretty violent. Like Transformers is pretty violent.
Yeah, it's an action-packed one.
There's like a civil war with the Decepticons going on, and the Autobots are like literally just trying to help and get blown apart, and then having all kinds of like malfunctions. I guess
the Autobots are really like just getting their butts kicked in this series. They really are.
I need a win.
Yeah.
So new story arc at your own peril. Cover A, we got cover B with that blank cover. Do Megatron as a gun. Here's cover C. In case that last quarter inch matters. Cover D. Design variant is a 1 in 25 for $12. There we go. 1 in 50. Every time I look at these covers after
20.
I read the book, it's a $20 book. I'm just trying to see if it ties into the story in the way now that I've experienced it. And then a killer 1 in 100. That's spiffy and shiny for $50.
It's like a silver finish on the white. It looks gorgeous.
That one doesn't really give me any insight into what I saw in that book, though. I don't know. And then 2 more. New number 1 from Image. This is Raph's pick.
Yeah.
Doll Parts. Sounds like a book you would read, though.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
If you read Lovesick, which was a miniseries, I think like last year, it's a tie into that one.
Oh, Lovett's like established at Image at this point, like kind of can do as they please story-wise. Beautiful, like, covers. I do not read them, but, like, beautiful covers.
Oh, yeah.
Can't speak to content, but... Witchblade's on issue 6 for their ongoing, and then we're in Marvel Collections. Weapon X-Men miniseries came out, finished up earlier this year in paperback. Same with the Black Widow Hawkeye. What's the subtitle? Broken Arrow. So that was its own miniseries a couple months ago. Look at that. Hawkeye on Hawkeye. Epic collection for Marvel this week's Hawkeye Shafted. So that's a lot of Black Widow Hawkeye team-up stuff. I think Mandy's going to tell us to put them in our file. We probably should have ordered extra. Big ol' omnibus, volume 2 of Marvel's What If, with a rad Galactus cover.
That's, yeah.
And then we got Fantastic Four. This is a whole Reckoning War. So this was that big old crossover from, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate X-Men's on issue number 10. We got a cover B for that one, the design cover, and then a 1 in 25 for $15.
I think that's the new design variant style, too. I think that's how they're going to start putting them out.
Oh, I dig that. I like that. I like that
the
negative
look on
space on the back of it. Because like sometimes some negative space is too much negative space, and then this is cool. And Ultimate X-Men issue on the table without a first appearance.
Wow.
First time in a while.
It
First time
is.
in a while. Scarlet Witch number 7, striking cover. But cover of the week next to it, cover B is the Momoko Jeff adorable beyond compare cover.
Real.
It looks like the Frozen version of Jeff. And then cover C, which is also beautiful, but Jeff. New from Alien this week, Alien Paradiso is going to be a 4-issue miniseries, and it's basically a resort island alien story. So you got like a slasher in the form of a xenomorph on a paradise island. They're trying to keep the spread down. Looks pretty classic. It's very violent from like page 2. And then we got a 1 in 25 variant for $20. X Factor, Greg Land, crazy cover on issue 5. There's your cover A, cover B, cover C. Yep. Stormbreaker on cover D, and then a 1 in 50 all art variant for $15 from Marcus Toe. Incredible Hulk's on issue 20, or legacy numbering 801, if anyone's counting. Cover A, cover B with the Miss Minutes and Dr. Minutes.
Yep.
And then a holiday cover for cover C.
Santa Hulk.
Yeah, I don't like it when the Hulk dresses as Santa. I tried to just glaze over it, but you just had to.
I did.
Bring it right back. Phoenix, we are all out of cover A's, but here's your cover B for number 6, cover C, and a 1 in 50 all art variant of cover B for $20. Amazing Spider-Man, part 3 of the 8 deaths of Spider-Man. So we're dying again. No spoilers if you've been reading it. Spidey's contending with the magic on a whole different level in this story arc. Number 63, cover A. You got cover B, which is the costume variant. That's like the spoiler costume variant, the new costume variant. That's it, new costume variant. Cover C, Scotty Young, another death. And then 1 in 25 for $12. Black Cat's in the issue too, and I like that part.
Yeah.
It's good conversation. Spirits of Vengeance is on issue 4. No, you can't have the Santa cover. I took it. It's like Ghost Ridering a Santa sled. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
The reindeer made of bone. Yeah.
Oh,
Like, if you want to see John Cheer and Andrea's Creepshow cover, you got to ask me about my Santa Ghost Rider cover. I can't believe no one jumped on that one. I was like, all about it. Dazzler finishes up with number 4. Great covers for this one. Cover B. Cover C is also Frisson, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 in 50 variant of Frisson for $70. Gotta be honest, we were nice.
Yeah.
We had a small discussion about
it was a discussion yesterday. So.
about pricing on that cover because it's my favorite book ever.
It's so good.
First appearance of Petpool. How could we not? So yeah, again, not an all ages book. Is very bloody. They say bad words.
I mean, it has parental advisory in the UPC box.
Just makes it that much better.
Yeah.
So yeah, Petpool Pool Party. It's a lot of Deadpool. It's a lot of things dressed as Deadpool. Even a poop dressed as a poop pool. There is. Maybe the first appearance of Poop Pool. So there's cover A. Chrissy Zello did cover B. We have one of them. It's amazing. You're welcome. I didn't read it. You got to talk.
I didn't read it either. I know. I mean, do we need to talk about like Laura Kinney as Wolverine as a new number 1?
I don't know her current state of affairs.
I think she's still just living her life, like stabbing people with her feet and hands.
Feet first. Speaking of which, cover A.
Ta-da!
Next up, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I did not know anything about. We're tying in with a Disney Plus animated series, so it's like in the MCU and not, and it's kind of just like a different. It's another Spider-Man story that doesn't drown you in origin.
Yeah.
It like dives in as Spidey and Peter and like his character in a cartoony sense, and it really works. It's an all ages book for sure.
Fun book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simply like if you don't want to get bogged down in the many deaths of Spider-Man, this is a Spider-Man book to just he's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
It's pure of heart.
Yes.
It's pure of heart. And you got a little Runaways tie-in too, because Nico's in it. She's moved from LA, so that kind of ties in with Disney stuff. It's great little Spider-Man number 1. And again, all ages, so like I'm in. And like Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There's your cover A, cover B, and Inhyukali on cover C.
Yeah.
We got a 1 in 25 variant for $25 with a pretzel.
Pizza or pretzel.
Spider.
Yep.
Uncanny X-Men's on issue number 7. We're on part 2 of the Grey Malkin War. Or wait.
Road to Grey Malkin.
Yeah, that. Sorry.
Or
I forget.
Rodon.
Rog.
Raid. Rog.
Rog.
Yeah.
Rog.
Yes.
We really need Andrea to keep us in line. There's cover A. Cover B is going to be Connecting, which is sweet. Cover C, gorgeous. Miss Area got it. 1 in 50 variant by Mark Brooks for $25 for all art. Storm, issue number 3 of 5. It's a whole rogue row.
Oh, yeah.
I did that on purpose.
Rogue.
Yeah. Whoa! Watch out. That rose. Okay. Infinity Watch number 1 is the beginning of a 5-issue miniseries. There's a whole new gem bearer group, and they're teaming up with Death.
I mean,
they don't.
as
one of them
one
dies
does.
straight
Yeah.
up. I'll tell you right now, which is wild. Bit violent. You didn't read it, did you?
Nope.
You're just looking at
I'm
it.
just
Cover
Yep.
B with Star. Cover C with Colleen Wing. Cover D, Thanos. Watch out.
Thanos.
We got Deadpool team up on issue 4 of that miniseries. And then Marvel Facsimile of the week is Captain America 117, first appearance of the Falcon.
John can get that and put it with his actual first appearance of the Falcon.
We should just pepper his desk in them.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Just kind of order too many and be like, oops.
Should hang them like birds in the back.
We could make little origami birds. That'd be weird.
It would be great.
Ideas for a different day. Let's get through the top of the table. Ultimate Universe 1 year in is exactly what it sounds like. It is 1 year into the current Ultimate Universe. But it's awesome because this isn't a book that just tells you about things that you already read. It is a 100% Nick Fury on the helicarrier story, in control of the helicarrier story. And it's very complex and very informative.
And all that, and also very cool if you're like, okay, there's a whole Ultimate Universe going on. I haven't read any of it. You can read this and get a very good gist of what's going on, along with a very cool story, very cool graphics, because, I mean, it's Nick Fury, so you've got to have some Steranko-style artwork in there, and they do. Yeah, it's solid all the way around.
It's what's cool is they basically don't spend time telling you about any type of heroic activity. They just let you know how evil the evil of this universe is. So you can kind of pick your team on X-Men, Black Panther, Spider-Man. They got Wolverine coming out. You can kind of like root for who you want to take them down because these dudes are a-holes.
Yeah, they're bad.
So that's the gist of the book with a great Nick Fury story. And first appearance of Ultimate Howard the Duck? I don't know. We discussed it. We cannot think of an Ultimate book where he was in the background, but it's certainly possible.
But he does make an appearance.
He does make an appearance. So Ultimate Howard the Duck. That's the team I'm rooting for. There's your cover A. Cover B, it's the first appearance of Ultimate Wolverine, too, which is like icing on the cake. And I think that's the first cover, I guess, except for previews. It's a rat. Frank Miller, the Maker variant, which is, I like when he gets a little more in there.
Yeah.
Give me some atmosphere. What's that? Cover C? D, Momoko, right?
Yep.
E, I think it was a rat. Nope. F, Black Panther. No, not like that, man. We're cool. And then G, which is your ensemble, your villain, some of your villains in there. I want to give you the wound.
Yeah. The Wound Man. So, Batman Dark Patterns is a new Batman miniseries. Takes place about year 3 of his career. They even say that in there. And this guy's going around killing people who are Batman figures out why he's killing them, goes in to stop him, and then realizes he cannot punch him because the Wound Man has nails all throughout him, and if he punches him anywhere, that would kill him. And it is terrifying. It is a great first issue. So yeah, there's Dan Waters has crafted a incredibly creepy Batman villain, and Batman is still early on trying to figure out how often should he use his utility belt, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's good. So there's your cover A.
Great cover A.
And then your cover B. That is lots of stuff coming out of that guy. Yeah. Superwoman special. This is where you find out how Lois got her Superman powers, and it is done in a way that works very well after the whole absolute power thing. It is done in a way that it gives you an ending where you're like, crap, I want to see what's going to happen next. Good, solid Lois story. She's hanging out with Lana. She's hanging out with Supergirl and just telling her story of how she got the powers. Really well done. If you're getting both Superman books, we gave you that. But if you do need it, ask for it.
Really charming.
Yeah.
Really charming issue.
Yeah. So there's your cover A. We have a spiffy, shiny foil variant for cover B. And then we got a cover C, the Spears variant. It's a 1 in 25 for $25.
Cool. That's a steal, actually.
Yeah.
We talked about that one yesterday, too, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And then DC vs. Vampires World War V, issue number 5. The best thing about this, John Constantine and Gorilla Grodd have it out in this issue, and it goes poorly for one of them. It's great. Then next to that, Black Lightning's on issue number 2. Speaking of that, Black Lightning does have a backup story in this, and it's very touching. Batman Robin on issue number 16. This is Johnson writing, Philip Kennedy Johnson writing Hulk, is writing a creepy Hulk, is writing a creepy Batman and Robin story, but with a lot of heart in it too. Robin's really going through some stuff. We've got a 1 in 25, $12 variant for that one there. Gotham City Sirens Uncovered. Yes, it is just a book of covers, but they're beautiful. It's got an opening page story by Guillaume March that tells you, yes, that this is all covers.
Oh, nice.
And the Catwoman covers in here are choice. So, yeah, they're great. She gets a whole section.
Yeah, the March covers of those are bonkers.
Yeah.
They were all good.
So, Green Lantern's on issue 18. Whole lot of fighting in there. Kilowog comes back like we ever thought he was dead. And then there's cover B. And then a $12 1 in 25 variant for that there. Next to that, Green Lantern. That's DC's facsimile, Green Lantern 59. First appearance of Guy Gardner. First appearance of that jerk. He's awesome. I love him. It's great.
Best jerk in the DCU, really.
Yeah, and it's a great cover for a first appearance too. Gotta love it. So there's your cover A and a spiffy shiny foil variant for that one there. Action Comics on issue 1079, part 10 of the whole Phantom Zone thing, and part 10 of the Supergirl backup story. 2 more issues left to go. There we go. There's cover A. $12 1 and 25 variant for that there. Penultimate for Batman Santa Claus Silent Night. Their second one. There he returns. Cover A. Collection-wise, Injustice still from last week. Compendium Volume 1. Kyle's Pick of the Week. Maybe Pick of the Year in collections. Great.
First 3 years, right?
Yep. JSA Compendium Volume 1. Still got that. Suicide Squad Dream Team. The Suicide Squad Dream Team collected, along with a couple one-shots, and co-written by the character who played Dreamer on the Supergirl show. Flash Time Stands Still, Volume 3? Volume 2 of the new current run. And then Death and Return of Superman, 30th Anniversary Collection. They had 2 one-shots. They have a couple other things thrown in there, but 2 big giant one-shots in like one collection. It was actually really, really cool. They brought back everybody who worked on it initially. So there you go. We have a Dungeon Master's Guide.
That's on me.
So
that's on
if anybody needs a Dungeon Master's Guide, we got one here. So there you go.
Hey, we gotta support all levels of like different nerdy avenues.
No, there you
I
go.
went to order it for a guy, and then I ordered it for that guy again.
Hey.
I forgot.
It is the 2024 edition.
Yeah, it's the straight up newest Dungeon Master Guide
Yeah.
you can get. It's got some sweet stuff in it.
There we go. Andrew's Pick of the Week, Toxic Avenger number 3. It's still Toxie's still fun and crazy and insane. Defenders of the Earth number 4. Rick and Morty, Maximum Coda, presents Maximum Coda number 1. I think it's a one-shot, pretty sure, because they're the presents. But
Yeah, I think you're right.
and then EC's Shiver Suspense, because you can never have too many creepy Halloween or holiday stories. Merry Christmas. That's what you've got in the box. Many of them. It's wonderful.
There was a Christmas tree on fire last week.
Yeah,
There was.
These
There's
guys-
your cover A. There's your $8 1 in 10 variant. He's going to capture Santa Claus. FML's on issue number 2. I will say this. And issue 1 ended in a way that I did not expect. And issue 2 starts in a way that I did not expect at all. I was completely surprised by it, and I absolutely want to see where this is going. So yeah, I was stunned. So yeah.
Okay.
This is your cover
I kind
A.
of felt the same way about 1 too, so I'm glad you
Yeah.
said something.
No, yeah. I wait till you just read the first couple pages.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
There's your cover A. There's your cover B. TMNT Best of Mondo Gecko. I mean, it is a great cover. I never knew he had this many appearances that he would have a best of, but he does. So there you go. We're going to get to that in a second. From Sergio Aragonés Space Circus, $30 hardcover, his entire Space Circus miniseries. Pretty cool. As with any Sergio book, it's chock-a-block full of hidden fun things. It's like a Where's Waldo. Magic Order Book 4 by Mark Millar. Gotcha Man, the first collection. We've got that there. And Monster High New Scaremeister issue number 4. And then Minor Threats. So The Brood is issue 1 of the new miniseries. Patton Oswalt co-writes this. This one's the mad scientist of the Minor Threats. But Minor Threats, as Ben's going to show you here in a second, is a miniseries that stars all the C-list bad guys. So these aren't the Lex Luthors, these aren't the Jokers, these are the kite men of this universe. And they get their own full-on story. And they're really, really well written, well done, fully fleshed out, good stuff. And
Yeah,
apparently,
my impression from reading not all of it is that Patton Oswalt is kind of like bringing together a lot of hidden talent and just kind of seeing what sticks to the wall and building like a really solid superhero universe in the wake of that kind of. We've got buddies. Timmy, who we had on the show not too long ago, is writing for it coming up. We stocked up on these. Like, we believe in these guys. These are cool. This is a great concept pulled off well, and I slept on it until now. And now, man, the Brood was a good place to kind of just get a feel for what kind of villain story they're trying to tell. But it's like spread throughout all 3 of these books. So we stocked up on the first 3 volumes of the graphic novel. That's what we got down here at the end of the table to go along with an awesome new issue number 1. I like from the first page, you're like, oh, this villain means business.
Yeah.
And they're specific in how. It's cool. It's well fleshed out. Do you kid stuff here?
No.
I spaced out.
Yeah. No. All good.
When you have sunglasses on, you can just close your eyes. People don't even know. New Dogman, Big Jim.
Yay!
Kyle pointed out this cupcake on Big Jim's shirt, and I'm all about it. Great graphic tee. Way to go, Big Jim. So new hardcover, Dogman. New fun Flash Gordon, all ages, Flash Gordon adventure.
Yay!
I hope he fights that shark.
By
That
Balthazar
shark's
and Franco.
Yeah, that team you can't beat.
No.
Mini Marvels. It's mostly half Hulk stories and then just a lot of fun Marvel stories.
Yeah.
We got some new stuff from Diamond from last week, so that's cool. Powerpuff Girls, the Winter Showdown came out. We got new Lilo and Stitch, cover A right there, cover B right here, and then a Archie facsimile. So it's Betty number 8.
Yep.
Cool. Diamond stuff came in late from last week. They have been in communication and letting us know when stuff's updated. So when we get it, you get it. But our Diamond shipment will get here when it gets here. Looks like it's about a week delay on stuff for now. But they've let us know, and it's a bummer, but it is what it is.
Pretend it's the holidays.
Yeah, holiday shipping sucks anyway.
Yeah.
So thank you for sticking with us. That's it?
That's it.
Okay, I thought there was something else.
No, there's nothing else.